All right, joining us now, Fox News correspondent at large, Geraldo Rivera, nationally syndicated radio host Larry Elder, and American First Action spokesman, senior advisor, former Milwaukee County Sheriff David Clark. Geraldo, what about the idea? Let's protect the kids. Forget about all the other debates. Former military, retired police, and every school should have basic fundamental security. Not like the White House necessarily, but we can secure anything we choose to secure.
They should be at least as secure as airports.
Yeah.
Sean, I heard about this, taking Sol from her school to her after-school activity. My 12-year-old, there it is on the radio, another psycho-punk loser with a machine gun, an AR-15, slaughtering these innocents. It makes me sick. How did he get the gun? How did he get the $1,000 gun? How did he get all these magazines? Where was his parents? Where was his family? Where was his friends, for goodness sake? I mean, it is just absolutely outrageous. 25 of these school massacres since Columbine in 1999. When are we going to see that this is a national emergency? You want to spend $25 billion on a wall? What about spending $25 billion in making our schools secure from these savages that all they want to do is inflict blood and mayhem?
You will agree with me. We got to get away from already the same predictable, frankly insane and intellectually lightweight debates are going on. This is about we can secure these schools if we choose to. We have the mindset, we have the manpower, we have the people to do it. And I don't even think it would be that expensive. We just have to decide we're going to secure it.
I agree with
retired
everything
military,
you're
retired
saying.
police.
Everything you're saying, and I want exactly that as the remedy, Sean, but the AR-15 was designed to kill people. Ever since the Brady ban expired, we've been selling them like hotcakes.
You're not going to legislate.
I mean,
this is not a gun
at what point? What do you use these for? To go hunt ducks?
Geraldo, I've carried firearms for 30 years of my life, Geraldo. And there are guns that also protect people. Guns in the hand of retired military, Larry Elder or Sheriff Clark, and guns in the hand of retired police with track records that are beyond admirable in those schools are going to protect those kids, not perfectly, but certainly if you add to that measures that control access to the school, it would go a long way to making every school safer. And if we need them in some schools, you put the metal detectors in.
I couldn't agree with you more. I want to just say to my friend Geraldo, far more people are killed with handguns than with AR-15. So if you really want to ban a weapon in order to deal with this carnage, you'd be banning all of the weapons.
That's a bogus argument, Larry.
Let me just finish. Let me just say this to my friends on the left.
Did you hear those guns going off in that school? No. Did you hear the guns going off in that video in that classroom? Did you hear that AR-15? Did you hear that bang, bang, bang? And there's a kid, a sophomore in high school, defenseless, and this guy's got a long rifle, and he's popping with that AR-15. Come on with this debate already.
When you're done, I'll answer. When you're done, I'll answer. Far more people are killed with regular handguns than with AR-15s. If the goal is to eliminate deaths, then you'll be eliminating firearms, including handguns, regular handguns. Are you prepared to do that? I don't think you are. The question really is, what common sense gun control measure can we pass that can really minimize the carnage? And I want to say to my friends on the left, if there was some sort of common sense gun control legislation, which is the phrase you guys always use, that didn't violate the Second Amendment, I'm down with it. Tell me what it is.
All right, Sheriff Clark, let's bring you into this. To me, I want to get it away from. I don't think it's about the gun. I don't think anybody's mind is going to be changed.
It's not about the guns.
I've been on radio 30 years. I'm now on my 23rd year here at the Fox News Channel. I believe in the Second Amendment. I disagree with Geraldo because you could easily bring in any other gun, and if you're trained in the use of that gun, you know how quickly clips can be changed out, or you bring in multiple guns with you. I support guns as a safety feature, especially in the hands of retired military, retired police, locked doors, security, first and foremost. Geraldo's right. This is a national emergency at this point. Let's save the kids, secure these schools. We can do it if we decide to do it.
Well, sure, Sean. I mean, look, we're all grief-stricken. We're all shocked by what happened today. It happened after Columbine, happened after Sandy Hook, happened after Pulse nightclub. But the worst thing you can do, I think, at a time like this in the early stages, you know, emotion takes over. But you can't let emotion drive public policy. You end up with bad policy. One of the things that I suggested after Sandy Hook was that we should have this discussion at the state level, not nationally, about armed guards in school to protect these valuable assets, our children. I was excoriated by the left. They call that a crazy idea. And then what happens, though, long after these incidents occur, everybody kind of forgets about it, and then they pick up and they just go home, and the discussion doesn't continue until the next incident. So I think, again, we need to have that discussion, but that should occur at the state level. But I want to make it clear this is not a gun control issue. We don't need any knee-jerk reactions, which is what I hear after things like this. My God, let's let the grieving period happen for these families and the victims
17 families tonight are now, and some literally they didn't have ID, and they're still identifying them. I think there is a middle ground here that would keep these kids safe. Thank you all for being with us. When we come back, the mindset, our signs, evidence, social media aspects